Welcome to All Inspired. My name is Amanda if you're new here, and on my channel I like to do all things homemaking, and today we are doing a huge project. We are making over this bedroom. It took me quite a while to get this pulled together, and I'm really excited to finally share it with you, but I'm going to start off by just cleaning this room completely out. I'm pulling everything out. We're doing some rearranging. We're switching some rooms around. One of the kiddos is moving into this room, and one is moving out into another room. So I'm going to get all of this stuff out of here. This was for my daughter. This was all her stuff. So I'm going to get all this out of here, and then I'm going to get this room thoroughly cleaned down. You guys are going to see I am going to clean the walls, the vents, the fan. I'm going to completely clean everything down before I end up painting the walls and then putting in new furniture and styling it all. It really is one of the cutest makeovers. I feel like that you could do this for any room and then just add your own personal touches. You will see at the end it's quite plain, but then my stepdaughter comes in and she adds her own personal touches to it. I leave it more of a plain canvas, but I add things that she can add in color. I add a little area where she can hang her art from. We add in a picture of her that's very colorful. So I feel like this is a neutral base that you could do for any kid's room, and then they can come in and add their personality to it. So stick around to the end and check out how this turns out.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
If you guys have been around for a while, you have heard me talk about the one mop head method. I actually owned a professional cleaning company for years, and the best way to clean is by having a clean surface to clean with. It seems just like common sense, but a lot of people don't think about it. When you're using a mop head and then you stick it back in the dirty water and then you end up with this bucket of dirty water at the end, that's still on your walls. So the best way to actually clean is to get one mop head, clean a certain area, take that mop head off, grab another fresh mop head, and clean that area. I call it the multiple, I think I said one, either way, multiple mop head method. That is the best way to actually make sure that your area is clean. And it's so important to prep your space. You want to make sure that your walls are clean, especially if you're painting. Now, if you don't plan to paint or anything like that and your room is already pretty clean, then there's really no need to mop the walls. It's a bit much. However, if you're painting, I highly recommend you clean the walls, and in order to get them clean the first time without having to go back and re-clean it, use the multiple mop head. Just grab these flat microfiber mop heads off of Amazon. You can also buy the exact mop that I'm using, the flat mop head, and it's metal. It lasts forever. I've owned this through all of my years of cleaning homes, and then now I still use it in my home because it is a very durable product. But this is what I use. I get all of my walls nice and fresh and clean, and then I started painting. I'm not doing too much prep work as far as the painting because I'm doing white, and so I'm just going to edge around the walls. I don't really mind if I get it on the baseboards. That's not a big deal because I will be painting those as well. This whole room just kind of needs a fresh coat. It ends up looking and even smelling so much cleaner. This home is 30 years old, and so there are some stale and stagnant smells in the home. You know, that the people lived here the whole entire time. They were the original homeowners, and so there's nothing like a fresh coat of paint that just, I didn't think it smelled bad in here in any way, shape, or form. But once we painted, it just smelled so fresh. It was so fresh in this room. And I also cleaned the carpet, so I'm sure that that helped with the fresh scent. We are ready to go ahead and start building her furniture. I got all of this furniture off of Amazon. I will have it all linked below. It was really affordable furniture, and it really reminds me of Weekends Only. I don't know if you guys had that in your area. We had it in ours, but it actually has gone out of business. It's what we got my other stepdaughter's furniture from, was from Weekends Only. And it held up. And actually my daughter's furniture was from Weekends Only also, and she still has the parts of her furniture, and you'll see her nightstand coming up because I end up doing a little switcheroo on the nightstands. But it's great quality, and I think this is very comparable to Weekends Only, and I'm happy that it was on Amazon and very affordable. So if you're interested in any new furniture, I'll leave the link below, or just go check out Amazon because surprisingly enough, they have pretty good furniture and it's at affordable price. You just end up putting it together yourself. Coconut. Mookie, come here, Mookie. Mookie, you gotta get up. Oh, that's it. I had to leave that little scene in there. I thought it was so cute. The cat, she climbs on all the boxes. She just loves cardboard boxes, and so she wants to be on and in all of them. She is hilarious. But we're moving right along to doing her dresser. I just did everything all in white. This is a really white room. Like I said, it's going to be pretty neutral, and then we can add some flair to it later. But my husband is building the base of the dresser, and I'm actually working on the drawers. So this just worked out really well for us, where he could get the base built and I could get the drawers. I didn't realize that apparently we were racing, but apparently we were, and he beat me by far because I didn't really know what I was doing, but he helped me and I figured it out. And towards the end, I was actually moving pretty quickly at the drawers, but in the beginning, I didn't really know what I was doing at all. But we got it all figured out, and he beats me. You'll see. He gets that base together so quickly, and then he comes over and helps me with the drawers. What is your favorite room to make over? If you could do any single room in your home, what would be the most favorite room to tackle? I do really like doing bedrooms, but I really like decorating like really open spaces. So for me, it would be like an open floor plan or like a basement, a big, large area. Those are the places that I like to decorate so that you can kind of section the areas off and do a living room section and kind of like a dining section and kind of section the areas off, but still have the same design and the same flow all the way through. I'm not a designer by any means, and I'm really just dabbling in the decorating, but I enjoy it highly. I really like just making the spaces look and feel more comfortable, and I try to do it as affordable as possible. So my best friends are spray paint, sanders, all that good stuff. You can so easily transform things into the design that you like without spending a lot of money. I also went to some thrift stores, and the majority of the decor pieces in this makeover are from Walmart. They just have really affordable decor pieces, and they've really been stepping up their game lately. So you'll see the majority of the items actually came from there, and I will leave them linked below for you so that you can go check them out. But they are doing a fantastic job with their decor, and some of the pieces that I picked out were the items that when I was decorating around the house, the kids always notice, and they'll always say something when they like it. So I noticed they'll be like, oh, that's a cool plant. I put out a fake plant. They're like, oh, that's cool, or oh, I like that, or whatever. And so that's why I decorated with some of those items, and then I decorated with some other items just to cozy the space up. So I do put in a lamp, and then I put in a few little items that I knew when she came in here, she'd be like, ooh, I like that. I also made the space super functioning by putting in a mirror and putting in a little area for her to be able to do her homework. She doesn't have a desk yet, but we made that work to where if she wants to, she can come in her bedroom and she can do her homework. She doesn't have to. She's welcome to sit at the kitchen table, but our middle schooler likes the privacy. She likes going in her room. She likes the quietness. It helps her focus. And so ever since she's been in middle school, she goes in her bedroom and does her homework. And the elementary kid, she is getting to the point where she is old enough to do that. Her work still needs to be checked over, which my husband does when he gets home, but she has the ability to where if she wants to, she can come in here and do her own thing.
I keep losing in this game of playing pretend. I don't wanna be a 4 a.m. I'm suffocating just by waiting on you. So don't call me just cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me.
So I needed to recruit some help getting this thing up here. You can see the mound of pillows. I just couldn't reach it, so my daughter had to come in and help me get it up there. But now that it is secured, I'm gonna mess with it for way too long and then realize that it's not gonna really function the way that I wanted to. So I end up trying to stream lights all the way across the front. Oh, look at my little kittens. They're just so cute. I think they approve of the new room. What do you guys think? Oh, they're just so cute. Willow wants to play. But I messed with that little thing for way too long, and I end up just streaming some lights across the headboard because I just couldn't get I couldn't get the lights to stay on the actual little thing that went over a bed. I don't even really know what you call that, but I couldn't get the lights to stay on there. I even punctured a little hole and tried to stream the lights through, but it didn't work. It was off balance and they kept falling down, and so I felt like that would definitely be a hazard, and so I just took them down. And if you stay till the end, you will see I just kind of streamed them across the headboard, which gives a beautiful glow and makes it look really pretty at night. But I told you I got majority of this from Walmart, and so I picked up this lamp. I think this was under $20, but this just has a really, really nice glow. It makes it feel really nice in here. If she doesn't want to have on her big light at night, she can just come in here. She can turn on this little lamp. She can also move it over onto her nightstand if she wants to, but for now we just put it here on the dresser. And then I'm just going to take the rest of the decor and just set it all out, and then I'm going to wait for my husband to get home, and he's going to help me get everything put up on the walls so that we can get all the finishing touches done.
know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong.
I love the texture in this lampshade. It is really white, it's really white against the wall, but that texture in it just makes it look so pretty and elegant. I think that turned out really cute. We're gonna stick a little mirror right over here. I'm just gonna lean it for now, but when my husband gets home, he will put it on the actual wall.
I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. Oh, I'll be your guiding light. Oh, I'll be your guiding light. Oh, I'll be your guiding light. I know that it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light.
One hand here. Hold it, and then behind it, and pressure for it. And then hold it. Until it starts. And then you
We don't need to go all the way in, so we're right here.
I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always.
Now that I've been schooled on how to properly hang things on the wall, you can see this was clearly the day before. I don't know why this clip is in here afterwards, but for some reason it is. But this was earlier in the day when I hung up her dream catcher. They just have these really beautiful, simple dream catchers. It has a ton of lace and some gold detailing on it, and we put these little fairy lights through it. It came with it. I ordered it off of Amazon. They both requested it for Christmas, and it just adds a sweet little girly touch over here. But here is a look of what everything looked like before. We had a queen size bed in here. It was ginormous and felt like it took up the entire room. We cleaned out the chairs, we painted the walls, we changed up the curtains, and now we have this beautiful neutral space that's ready for our kiddos to come on in and decorate it, put their own personal touches, their artwork, their photographs, all their stuffed animals, their things that give their rooms personality and life. They have this neutral canvas where they can come in and do whatever they want to.